Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Swift Programming for Beginners. I'm Koda Shah. As usual, before we begin, go to repl.it/languages/swift. In this lesson, you'll learn about protocols and extensions. To help you understand protocols, let's look at this sample code here. I have an implementation of a class. I have an implementation of a structure, and I have an enumeration. Imagine that there's an app used by a fast food restaurant. The management has decided to show calorie counts for the meals being served. So at the moment, all of these three objects, they have not implemented calorie counts. Now, let's say I want to get the calorie count for a burger, for fries, and for sauce, and add them together, and add all these three food items to an array and add their calorie counts together. And I can't do that because they're all different types. So to solve this problem, I'll use a protocol. So a protocol is like a blueprint that determines what properties or methods an object should have. After I declare the protocol, objects can adopt this protocol and provide their own implementations for the required properties and methods. The protocol I will create is called calorie count. I'll specify a variable that any class that conforms, any object that conforms to this protocol must have. And this is the method that all objects that adopt this protocol must have. So we'll start with burger. Burger has implemented the calorie count protocol. It now has a Valerie. It now has a property, calories, and this property will be assigned a value of 800. It also has a description method, and this description method returns a string, and the string contains the string this burger has calories. So I want to create an instance of a burger. I'll just do this. That burger equals burger. Print burger.calories, and we'll call the description method for burger. Let's give that a go. Yes. Yep. So this is the result. Burger has adopted the calorie count protocol. It has implemented a constant, calories, and it has implemented the description method. Notice that here I use a var, but here I use a let. That's fine, because this command here, get, means that any conforming class just needs to be able to get the value for calories. It does not need to be able to set it. Let's do the same thing for fries. And just copy and paste this. So fries, calorie will be 500. These fries have calories. So we've done it for burgers and fries. I'll do the same thing for sauce, but for sauce I want to do something a little different. We are going to use an extension to make sauce conform to the calorie count protocol. So an extension gives you the capability to provide additional methods or properties to an existing class. It's very handy when you don't have access to the source code for that class or that structure or enum. In this case we do have access, but if you're using Apple's provided objects, then you won't have access. So in that case you can give capabilities to the object by using an extension. So for extensions we use the keyword extension. Now in enum, can't have stored variables. They can only have computed properties. So here is the extension. So you can see I'm using a computed property for calories. If sauce is set to chili, the calorie count is 20. If sauce is set to tomato, the calorie count is 15. The description method is exactly the same as the previous two. Right? So the print statements tell us that the burger has 800 calories, the fries have 500 calories, and the sauce has 15 calories. Now here's the cool thing when you use a protocol. If I wanted to sum together the total calorie count for this meal, consisting of one burger, fries, and sauce, ordinarily I can't add these objects together in an array because an array has to be having elements of the same type. But because all of these objects now conform to the calorie count protocol, I can do this. As can be seen here, I create a meal array. Meal array is an array of objects that conform to the calorie count protocol. The elements in meal array are burger, fries, and sauce. We iterate through this array. For each food item, you add the calories to the total calorie count, and you can print the total number of calories. There we go. It was just a syntax error after all. To recap, we have a protocol, calorie count protocol. This protocol specifies that any object that conforms to this protocol must have a calories property, and it must have a description method. So burger conforms to calorie count protocol. Calorie value is set to 800. The description method prints this burger has calories. We get an instance of the burger. We print out the calorie count. We execute the description method. For fries, even though it's a structure, use exactly the same method. We make it conform to the calorie count protocol. We give it a property, calories, and we add a description method. So when an instance of fries is created, you can print out the calorie, which is 500, and you can execute the description method, which prints out these fries have 500 calories. Now in the case of sauce, I should have included a space between the sauce and the colon. I missed that, sorry about that. This is an enumeration. It has got two values, chili and tomato. So I use computed properties to give calorie values for chili and tomato. The description method is the same as with the enumeration, as with the class and with the structure. So here we print out the calorie value for an instance of sauce, and we print out the description. In the last part, I create a variable, total calories. So this variable is used to calculate the total number of calories in a meal. The meal is added to meal array, consists of burger, fries, and sauce. We iterate through everything in meal array. Everything in meal array has a calorie count. One by one, that calorie count is added to total calories, and the total calories is printed out, which is 1315. So, this is the end of the lesson. As you can see, protocols and extensions can be very handy. In the next and final lesson, we'll learn about error handling, which I think I could have used in this lesson. Thanks very much for watching. Sorry about the glitches. I'll see you on Monday next week. Until then, take care, stay safe, and bye.